all about my life, bro. If you try to take it, I'ma turn into a psycho. This is blacker, ain't no telling where my mind go. I just want the bag, she suck my soul out like lipo. Mama.
CNTO, thanks for tuning in. We got our man out here, Frank Blak, special guest.
Yeah.
There we go, straight man. Yo, Frank, first and foremost, thank you for coming down these times, you know, with the pandemic going on.
Yeah,
for you to take out your time, we definitely appreciate it. Now, I do want to talk about your music today.
Let's get it,
I hear
man.
you've been cooking up. You got the whole Friday freestyle going on.
Black Fridays, Corona Black, down on the leaves, we out here, man.
That's still fire. I was actually just bumping that with Rich in the Whip. Honestly, man, you delivering, man. That's art right there.
That's what's up, man. That's what's
First and foremost, that you know. Now, before we go ahead and deliver that, any new projects you got cooking up for us right now?
Shoot, right now? Nah, man. I just dropped the Corona Black EP, you know what I mean? So that's what's on right now. You know how it is, man. Like,
how many tracks you got on there?
Corona Black got 6 tracks on it. So it's a short EP, you know what I mean? Just some people call it a tape, you know what I mean? So just a little something to kind of just stay on track.
Feed the streets.
Yeah, man. Give the people what they want.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Feed the streets, get your fans what you want. I hear that.
Most definitely, man.
Now, we're going to ask you a few questions, you know what I mean? How it all started out for you, if you don't mind. You know, let me know. First and foremost, if you don't mind me asking, how'd you get onto this whole hip-hop shit, man? What put you on? What actually made you want to get into this, man?
Yo, growing up in certain areas of the city, you know, growing up in the 80s, 90s and shit like that.
Yeah.
My siblings, basically, because, like, my brother's, like, 12 years older than me. My sister's 6 or 7 years older than me. So it's, like, different eras of hip-hop, you know what I mean? So that's what put me onto it. My brother used to write and do his little shows and shit like that.
So he was doing music, too, then?
Yeah, man. So just natural inclination. And I've always been a good writer, you know? It's just had to add the performance to it, you know what I mean?
So basically, it's a music family for you guys, then?
Oh, yeah. Especially with the siblings. Yeah, man. Even my mom Dukes, man, you know what I mean? Just music always playing in the car, you know what I mean? So the music is definitely in my soul, man.
It's in your blood, basically.
Absolutely.
But with that saying, because you mentioned that, you know, you kind of grew up through a few eras. Now, growing up, which albums could you say, off the top, man? Beans, I used to play this on a regular basis. This artist, you know what I mean? Like, what really did it for you growing up? Which artist really had it going for you?
Wu-Tang, 36 Chambers. Bone Thugs and Harmony, East 99.
Yes.
You know, your good old NWA, Eazy-E. Yeah, man, pretty much, man. You know what I mean? Like, those guys are the guys that really made me want to jump into
hip hop.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie, because you have Wu, they had a whole movement going on.
Yo, that shit was crazy, man.
Right, yeah, Reza, Jizza, all these guys were out there just doing their thing. So I definitely get it. Ghostface Killer to me was my favorite Wu-Tang. Like, this guy could tell you a story. You close your eyes and you have a whole movie going on. So to me, the Wu was serious. Bone Thugs and Harmony, man. The delivery. The way they just dropped it, it would just flowed, and they had the melody going with it.
That show was the first of its kind, you know what I mean? It had a little bit of, like, first of the month had a little West Coast vibe to it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they just, you know what I mean? They're sitting on the car doing their thing, and it's just like,
just the way they're riding. It was kind of
the plaid shirts and the khakis, and you know what I mean?
It was like a mumble rap before a mumble rap, real talk. When you think about it,
because you really had to understand what they were saying. But I don't know, I just developed an ear for that shit. Because like Fushnikins, you know what I mean? Like if I'm going way back, like that's what put me onto the fast rap. So when these guys came out mixed with the West Coast, which I really love, it just captured me, man.
Okay.
And I went with it, man.
Now just to go on to your music, because you have, you know, a few tracks out there. I was playing Dangerous.
Yes,
to me, Dangerous is a very, very powerful track.
Most definitely.
The reason is you touched on things that's happening today.
Yeah.
Right? You have the police brutalities, and we've had so many discussions around it.
Yeah.
Now, my question to you is, how do you feel about artists that are out here making more political inclined music?
I think whatever floats your boat, man. You know what I mean? To each his own. Like some guys is for the club, some guys for the streets when you want to ride out, and some guys like, you know, like Pac, which was also a big influence for me. Like Pac was very political, and he talked about a lot of issues that otherwise I wouldn't have been aware of, you know, as a black person in Canada, you know what I mean? So able to connect.
that way.
Yeah, man.
And because you mentioned even the Abdi case, that's a local case for us.
Yeah.
You mentioned the George Floyd. So to me, I feel like it's important for people to address it, man. It's important to keep that light shed on the current events, the current social events that are basically shaping our world, whether it's positive or negative. You know what I'm saying? So for you to go out and do that, I felt like I really wanted to get your input on it. So I'm glad that at least you see it as a way for you to, kind of go out there, and if you're able and comfortable with it, to do it. So I like that. I like that for sure.
You know, and if I could say so myself, like being raised the way I was raised, like my mom came from like abject poverty in Haiti. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So me, I was been rooting for the underdogs.
Right.
You know what I mean? Right. So that made me. That's why I try to root for the people, you know what I mean? Yeah. So people talk about the things that are happening on an everyday basis to just regular people, you know what I mean? It's like, that shit need to be touched on the music too, you know? Like,
it's real music, I ain't gonna lie, like that track Little Boy.
Oh yeah.
A real deep track, like that whole story, I'm like, damn man, you going in, like I'm out here, like I say about Ghostface, where I could just see the whole movie happen.
Yeah.
I'm listening to Little Boy and I'm like, oh wow.
Mm-hmm. And that's what I was trying to do.
The rule of spitting.
Yeah.
Dope Boy, another one too. I was like, oh man, like look at you going in, like you telling like, yo, all right, it's a whole story. With Lil Cloud, you had that feature.
Leah Cloud, yes, Cope. And another Zoe. Shout out Leah Cloud, man.
That track is fire. I ain't gonna lie, like you guys have a perfect balance on it. The production is fire.
Yeah,
come on. The way you guys just come out and she has that hook.
Mm-hmm.
It's honestly, that's one of the great collabos that you have going on for yourself, which leads me to my next question.
All right.
If you had to go ahead and, I'm not going to say make another collabo because I know you will, but if you had to say, you know what, right now I would love to work with this artist or that artist and just either drop a whole EP or just drop a hot track, a banger, who would you say that you would like to work with right now?
Dirk.
Okay.
Really fuck with Dirk.
Yeah.
On the more lyrical shit, I'd say Kendrick, Schoolboy Q. You know what I'm saying? And if he was still alive, Nip, you know, rest in peace, you know, he's great, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, those guys, man, pretty much, man. I see the flavor in your music when you say Schoolboy Q. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, yeah, for sure. And Lil Durk can't miss right now. Oh,
so
man.
honestly, Lil Durk making music for real. So I could definitely see that one happen.
Like what he did on that track with Drake.
Yeah,
like
voice,
Drake's doing his thing. As soon as Durk come in, it's like turn the fuck. You know, it's turned all the way up, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Like I said, he can't miss right now. Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
No.
Let me ask you something though. In which lane or how do you categorize your genre of music, your hip hop? Where do you see it? There's trap, there's emo rap. Where do you see your music being?
I don't know, man. It's in a lane of its own, to be honest. Cause I come from a lyrical background, so wordplay, you know what I'm saying, like punchlines and just solid content is big for me.
Still creative too.
But I love the trap beats, you know what I mean? When that 808 glide hits or the 808 hits, it's just like just want to ride that, you know what I mean? So it's like pause, you know what I mean? But
well done, by the way, well done. I ain't gonna lie.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so it's right in the middle, man. It's right in the middle, man.
All right, I'm gonna have a couple more. I mean, how can I put it? What really influenced you? What said, you know what, I could do this music shit? What let you know that you could come out here and deliver for the people? Because, like I said, I listen to your music and there's creativity, there's delivery, there's a melody to the way you drop and deliver your raps. You still have a message behind it. What made you know, like, you know what, I could do this?
So I'll take it back to the 8th grade.
Yeah.
You know, at the end of so I went to PV. The school no longer exists. You know, it's in Pineview.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, so I went there, and one of my boys, heavy ball player. You know what I mean? And he was like, "Yo, we should do something for the talent show." And I'm like, "All right, cool." And I'm like, "What beat you want?" So he damn, I keep forgetting which Cardinal official track. It was a big tune.
Cardinal for sure, though, man.
Yeah, it was a big tune at the time, you know. And he's like, "Yeah, let's do that beat." And I wrote my verse, and he asked me, "Can you write mine too?"
Yeah.
So I wrote his, and I showed him how to flow it. And then we jumped on the stage, did everything, and I got off the stage. Everybody's like, "Yo, I didn't know you could do that." Boom, boom, boom. Yeah. And then since then, I'm like, "Yo, okay, maybe I should take that seriously." And then further into high school, crazy ciphers, freestyles, you know, attracting a lot of, you know, attracting a lot of love from people. And I was like, "Yo, man, you know what I mean? Like,
maybe I could do
maybe this. I could do this and make something of it."
Yeah, because I'm not gonna lie, these little ciphers is how you start to see, you know, whether or not I could rap, whether or not I could deliver. So it's funny you mentioned it. That's real shit right there, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Now with that being said, last question for you. You know what I mean? Because you get over all, you know, good message from me so far. What track would you say if somebody was like, yo, who is this Frank Blak artist? Who's this character? Who should I go check out? What song would you be like, you know what? Do yourself a favor. Go play this song. You're gonna know all about Frank Blak.
Well, you name one of them, Lil Boy.
Yeah, okay.
Lil Boy, most definitely.
Absolutely. I kudo that one, yeah.
Cope with Leah. I'm trying to think right now on the Corona Black. 100. So the first track off of the EP.
Okay.
That track really shows
hard,
like who I am and what I expect from people. You know, like keep it 100 or nothing at all. So if you're not keeping it real, that way. You know what I mean? I got time for that shit. I've been, you know what I mean? I've been through my share of shit. And it's like, yeah, man, I just want it 100% all the time.
So 100. All right. You heard that right there?
Yes, sir.
Gentlemen, we got it out here. Ladies, we out here right here. For the people out there, go check out Frank Blak, the ruler.
Yes.
That right here is a
Frank Blak, BLAK, on Spotify.
No C, hold the C.
You know what I'm saying? On IG, it's Frank Blak, the ruler. Twitter, same thing. SoundCloud, same thing, you know what I mean? I keep it the same across. And yeah, man, follow your boy, tap in, and then yeah, let's get it.
Appreciate you coming in today, man.
Nah, appreciate y'all having me, man. That's what's up.
Keep it up, man.
Up close and personal. Let us know where you from.
Represent OT. I was born in Montreal, you know, but I came here early, so OT, man. Ottawa it is.
Fair enough, the home team?
Yeah, man.
Now, how long you been creating music for?
At least 20 years.
20 years.
You know what I mean? Seriously.
Veteran.
Yeah, man.
Okay, perfect. Now, I know Beans asked a few questions regarding your favorite artists or whatsoever of the veteran artists. Who are some of your favorite newcomers right now?
Really? Joyner Lucas. I don't know if I could put Big Sean in there because he's like more recent.
Still fair.
You know what I mean? Like there's no one like new that's really like touching me like that. Like except like maybe 5-Yo.
Okay.
5-Yo Foreign is going hard. You know, the YGs, you know what I mean? Yeah, man.
Give me your top 3 producers.
Top 3 producers. Industry or like?
Industry.
Dr. Dre, DJ Premier, and you know, I said Big Crit.
Okay. On that note, are those the same 3 producers you would like to work with?
Yeah, no doubt.
Okay, perfect. How about local producers for those listening out there?
We got Kamali Jordan,
Facts.
Robbie Bronson, and Hypo Productions, man.
Fair enough.
Yeah, man.
Happen to be on your projects as well.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Bangers.
You already know.
Alright. Now I got a special segment. It's a fast round, right? So I'm gonna ask you 5 questions, and you just answer them however you feel, whatever comes up.
Fire up.
Alright, let's get it. So when it comes to you trying to get pumped for the gym, which artist or record comes to mind? When it's time for you to get pumped for the gym, or it's one of those days where you're like, nobody mess with me today, or me against the world type of shit.
Caris, I don't know. In French, Caris from France.
Okay.
That shit just gets me like into,
proper.
In the mode.
Okay. Now, when it comes to these political issues around the world, systematic complexes, or Black Lives Matters, artists or record that comes to mind?
You know, Nas, J. Cole.
Okay. Now, when you try to get your smoke on, get your drink on, and elevate?
Travis Scott, Don Toliver.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Alright. Let's say you with a pretty little baby and try to get your freak on. What comes to mind, man?
Shoot, man. I'm gonna say Travis Scott again, maybe some Trey songs too, you know what I mean?
Alright. For the ladies?
Yeah.
And finally, when you're on that paper chase, time to get your grind on and get that bag.
Anything trap.
Anything trap?
Anything trap.
Or particularly.
Shoot, man.
A record or artist?
Money Man right now.
Hard.
Money Man's going hard. My producer Kamali put me onto him, and I was like, yeah, I fuck with this. Lil Baby, you know what I'm saying? Kevin Gates.
Okay.
Yeah, man. Shit like that.
Just straight facts for another edition. We got Beans in the left corner. We got Frank Blak, the guest of the day, and your boy Alonzo Bricante. So, yo, Cino, what's the topic today? What we talking about?
All right. Straight on some hip hop.
Yeah.
Which artist career would you like to see bounce back?
Go ahead, man. Frank the Ruler, let me know, man. Who you want to bring back?
Yo, Malice from the Clips.
Malice. Okay. That's tough. That's tough right there.
Most definitely. Imagine him on Millions in the Ceiling with Rick Ross, man.
It was fire. Honestly, though, the Malice.
Fact.
For one, he just kind of left hip hop. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
Took him to church.
Exactly, and it's crazy because he had good delivery, and it kind of ended the Clips movement. To me, I feel like you went from being like a duo to now just having, Pusha T doing his thing.
Most definitely.
You can't question the reason why a man decides to, leave.
Yeah, those
the
guys are
industry,
brothers too, so at the end of the day.
Exactly, but I just wish we would have had more of the two,
Most definitely. At least a couple.
Yeah, what about you, man?
Okay, so you said Malice. All right, that's a good answer. Me, I'm with the Bad Boy era. I like the executive. Producer, promoting in his videos, make sure everybody getting there, their promotion on. Let corporate America know we here, man. We taking over. Puff Daddy, take it back to the No Way Out days,
Take that.
That's a good time, Yeah, Chris style, everybody in their little shiny suits, letting the world know Europe, man, we here, man. Sean John's coming.
Is this the end with Twister was fire, though? Is this the end with Twister?
Is this the end? Busta Rhymes victory?
Yeah.
Do you think? Did he think he's cold? You think he?
Yeah, he's cool. He had a great team.
Great
He had
impact.
a great team at that time. It was it was proper,
No, I give you that, man. Yo, I'm gonna actually give a shout out to Joel Santana, man. I wish I could see Joel make music, because to me, Dipset was strong.
Yeah.
And you had this whole Lil Wayne, Joel Santana Promise album come out and never came out. Then he got, into legal issues.
Yeah.
I just wish we could have had Joel's in his prime back. I feel like we lost that artist throughout all the commotion. You feel me? So I just wish we could have brought that Dipset back, You know what I'm saying?
Reg, make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel, Kurrensy TV, and follow them on IG, Kurrensy ENT. And I'm not a Raptors fan, so I don't know why this is here.